809.
I see it.
I'm like, what is that?
Facebook ain't playing with you.
I'm sick of them. No, let me be quiet before they put me in jail. I'm joking. I love
Right.
y'all. I love you, Facebook.
You know what I'm saying?
People to come on.
Hey, I can't wait to talk about y'all president.
You know what? You such a hater with your Spider-Man up in the ceiling.
You see it? You see it? My son balloon.
I see it. I see it. Look. So how was your week, Adrian?
You know, it was cool. My son's birthday was Sunday, so you know, we had to take care of him, get that squared away, and do all this. He got multiple bikes.
Sheesh.
Multiple
Privilege.
Multiple
Sheesh.
bikes.
Black
How
privilege.
that happened?
How that happened? Well, I bought him a bike, and okay, let's ask this question, right? If you're going to buy someone's child some type of gift like that, right? A bike, wouldn't you kind of ask, like, hey,
Absolutely
They
ask.
got a
Right.
bike. Do you know?
Absolutely.
Do they ride a bike? Is this good? Y'all got the space, but
right.
Yeah, you absolutely ask.
no, didn't ask, just bought a bike.
I guess since
So he
bikes
has
are-
a set of he has 2 bikes and 2 helmets.
Wow.
And yeah, man.
Which bike do you like the best though?
Well, he hadn't even seen the other one. He only seen the one Papa bought. How about that?
You about to take that one back,
And,
huh?
well, it's Spider-Man, so he gonna, as you can see the balloon, my son is like a Spider-Man fanatic. So
We
I
find
got
out he climbing the walls and shit.
he trying to.
Mhm.
If you want to babysit, let me know.
I babysit. As long as I can give him back, we good. Entertain my son. Keep him company.
You come to Cali, let y'all get the night out.
You got the cheat code. You got a son, so your son to keep him busy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Because he got lots of energy.
Yeah, I'm talking about you need to just watch him by yourself.
I don't know.
Yeah. Get some practicing.
He's self-sufficient too, though. He's not too small. He's not that big, so he's not a problem.
No.
I ain't got to change no Pampers, so I'm good.
Nah, you ain't got to worry about none of that.
Hey, that's the rule for everybody. They got to be potty trained.
They got to be potty trained before they come to you.
Potty trained, yup.
And I need most of their teeth to be in because I ain't got time for that. Bishop, what you doing, comment? You supposed to be in here. Anyway, so Justin just asked for the link, so he should be coming in soon. He's still stuck at work. They gonna quit working my boy like this.
Hey man,
look,
you gotta make that money.
I know that,
honey. You know what I'm saying?
My week was good. My son had 1,000,001 baseball games. I'm sick of baseball. Sick of it.
Bishop said
they won their tournament, so I was happy about that.
Bishop said no link.
I just put it in the gym. I just put it in the group chat.
Oh, so how did they baseball games go?
They won both 16-8 first game, 17-3 the second game.
Oh, okay. They were playing no games.
Okay.
So they
balling.
They better have because I'm sick of them.
Why are you sick of them?
Because they play it's too many games and too much
baseball.
practice.
I don't know what you baseball is different. Baseball, you have like 4 games a week and then
too much.
3 to 4 games. Then you have a tournament. If you keep winning, you keep playing. So your whole weekend is shot. Baseball is a whole nother animal.
And I'd be the only black parent out there like.
Oh man, yep, that's how it is though.
That's how I can't act up like I want to. I just be like.
Well, you got to find the black teams because ain't
none.
Y'all ain't got none there.
They all
need to be. That's the best sport to be in.
Hey man,
Major League Baseball is concerned with the lack of participation of black kids in baseball.
It costs so much though to play baseball. That's why I'm learning now after the fact. I was like, whoa, hold on. I need a breakdown of what I just paid for.
Right.
It's a bit much.
Well, I think the biggest deal is it takes too long to get to the money in baseball. Rarely do you go straight from college to the league. It's usually you're in the minor league for a while. And I think that's the biggest.
Yeah.
The biggest.
I mean,
drawback.
I guess it depends, right? It depends. Well,
you can play for a whole lot longer than other sports, though.
Right.
True.
You do get the opportunity.
No salary cap.
Right. You get that big money, and your knees will last longer.
Right.
Except for Adrian's.
Right. Yeah, my body broke.
Hi,
My body
Daniel.
broke down.
Daniel's here.
My
Hi,
body
Daniel.
broke down. So yeah.
We know you
Yeah.
broke up.
Hey, watch
According
him
to the VA, so am I.
Right. 100. Hey, I'm well on my way to that.
Hey,
So
big
Adrian,
timers.
what's going on with your well, first of all, I wanted to wait for Justin to get in, but he's not here. But since we have a few people in, I wanted to introduce our guest panelists. Hopefully the other one will be in soon. I'll let you introduce them since they're your friends, Adrian.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. So when we decided to have the females, come in and talk from their perspective, I was like, hey, I think it would be a great idea for us to have fellas to come on, with different perspective as well. I know that's needed. So yeah, man. So I got my boy Jermaine Creditt. I've known Jermaine for about 19 years now, I want to say.
Yeah, 19 years, man.
It's been a minute. We was in the military together. He is still in the military. So yeah, kudos to him. I couldn't make that.
I'm almost at the finish line. Almost at the finish line.
She's saying she's sorry to you, bro. She's saying she's sorry to you.
Hey, I'm almost
You know what I'm
there.
saying?
I
So
retired
yeah.
3 years ago, so I understand.
Yeah.
Hey.
I hit 20 in October.
Sheesh.
My brother.
Hey man, you enjoy that, don't you? And then you got my man's here, Joel Gables. This is my man. We met actually in the gym working out. You know what I'm saying? I used to talk noise to him. He talked noise to me. You know how that go. And so we be definitely talking about relationships and women and how they be acting around us sometimes, So I definitely knew my boy was going to come in with a great perspective.
Oh, Lord, I'm
No
outnumbered.
doubt.
Hey, that's how I felt last week. The fellas is taking over the day.
Putting them
We
on blast,
run the show.
fam.
I'm always outnumbered.
You know what I'm saying? But we let you run the show. But today, we running the show today.
I'm usually on y'all side anyway, because I think women are batshit crazy.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna start out with one hot topic, and then we're gonna go into the relationship topics because I know everybody waiting to hear that. So I'm sure a lot of y'all heard about I don't want to call him shucking and jiving, but that's what he was doing. Tim Scott, the senator, I think he's from South Carolina, where I live, unfortunately. And Madam Vice President Kamala Harris both
Vice
made
President.
similar comments saying that there is that America is not a racist country. I don't know where the hell they got that shit from. But and I don't know what America they live in, but I live in the one America KKK that is absolutely racist to the core, and its fabric has been woven into it. So I don't know what they're talking about. But I just love to hear your perspective on it.
When has racism ever gone away from America? It's never left. So I mean, we can't say that racism is gone or America isn't racist. It was built on racism and oppression of people. So I mean, that's never left. So it's the founding fathers were racist themselves. And they created this country, and so there's never been a revamping of legislation. There's never been a revamping of America, and so it's like you said, it's woven in the fabric.
Yeah, no doubt. I think my man hit the nail on the head. The way I see it, you take politicians' words with a grain of salt. They're trying to appeal to the masses. So I'm not surprised that Kamala didn't come out and say America's racist or anything like that. She's the vice president, so she's not going to speak out of line like that. Gotta toe the line, you know what I'm saying? But we know what it is. We experience it every day. I mean, racism is so inwoven. I grew up in Arkansas that when I left Arkansas and I seen different states where white people weren't calling me the N-word every other day, I was shocked. Like, I didn't know there was multicultural people out there, multi-country cities out there where people actually got along and hung out together. Because I went to school with the same friends from kindergarten to 12th grade in certain situations, and never once did they come to my house. Never once did I go to theirs. I just thought that was normal. I just thought, hey, black people and white people don't commingle. So,
I mean, that's how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black stayed on one side of the town, white stayed on another side of the town. You know what I'm saying? Like for us to have to integrate into schools, we had to be bused. So I was a product of the busing system. I actually went to a school that was probably like 20 minutes from my house. I passed up so many elementaries, so many other schools just to go to this particular school because they were trying to, integrate. So I grew up also, I'm from Mississippi. Come on, man. Like it was black, white, Mexican, Asian. Like that's it. Didn't know anything else really existed, at that point in time. And we are victims of a system, right? Like you can't say that we're not racist until we start breaking down these systems that we have. It's systematic racism. These systems were not built for us to succeed. And that's the truth. We know that. Everybody knows that. I think we need to keep our eye on the prize when it comes to these systems and start worrying about the people per se and start worrying about changing the laws and these systems that's keeping us oppressed.
But how can we, I'll pose this question, how can we change the law when we have our politicians, such as Obama and Kamala Harris, actually saying that that racism might not exist? And, with Obama, he wasn't able to speak out against, what was going on in the country per se, and he wasn't as outspoken as some would have liked. And then specifically dealing with Black people, there's never been any legislation pertaining to us. The anti-lynching bill was not passed in Congress. And then recently there's been an anti-Asian hate bill that was passed in Congress due to COVID-19, which is, a year old. But there's never been any legislation passed for Black people. And then on top of that, there's never been a formal apology to Black people for the treatment, oppression, slavery, or any of that. Slave owners were given reparations. The Jewish have been given reparations. The Japanese have been given reparations. I can name plenty of different cultures and races that's got reparations except for Black people. And it's always like, let's move forward. How are we going to do it? And this and that. And so we've always been, the underdog and oppressed. And how can we move forward when our politicians aren't willing to step up and actually say something about it?
Because we got to stop looking at the battles. Oh, my bad. We have to stop looking at the battles and start looking at the war. You see what I'm saying? Okay, here it is, right? Y'all voted for someone. Yep, I'm saying y'all voted for someone that said, if you don't vote for me, you ain't Black. I'm sorry. I'm not voting for somebody that tell me that I'm not Black, that's not a Black man, because I don't vote for you. And still, once again, look what we at right now. What has he single-handedly done for the people that put him in office? Absolutely nothing. Y'all can have that. I'm not voting for him. And yes, I'll say it. I would rather have Trump than have him, because at least with Trump, I know what I'm getting into. With him, he just gonna shuck and jive, tell us, yeah, I got y'all. And he, just like Obama did, y'all favorite president, Jesus, yeah. He did the same thing, didn't do nothing for us. In fact, he protected cops. Yeah, but don't nobody want to talk about Obama and what he didn't do. And now Obama come out like, oh yeah, we need to do this. Bitch, you ain't do nothing when you was in office. Shut up.
man.
I don't even like talking about politics.
That's why we wanted to stick with that one comment. But I do want to address the whole reparations thing. I think one of the biggest issues with reparations is that Black people don't think they should get reparations.
Right.
And that's what boggles my mind. Like, why are we arguing about what we should or shouldn't get? Like, the fact is we should be getting it. What we should or shouldn't be getting. Like, come on now, y'all just killing me with that. Oh, they just gonna blow it. I don't give a fuck what you do with the money. Or whatever the land, whatever they say they're gonna give. Stop asking them what they should give us and tell them what they should be giving us.
The audacity of slave owners got money because they lost slaves. Think about that.
Yeah,
right.
300 a pop. 300.
You lost your slaves and you got money.
You got money.
I'd have been happy with the 40 acres and a mule. I'm saying.
Give me I want all my acres, please.
Right.
You can keep the mule because I'm kind of scared of animals.
I'll take that 40 acres right now.
It ain't enough land. It ain't enough land to get it out.
Right. I take 2 to 3.
Give me a half an acre. I'm good. Give me.
Especially where we live at, man. Sheesh.
Look,
I take, man, look.
Right.
I don't want us to get too heated on the politics. I'm gonna let Bishop come in because he's waiting in the lobby, and we're gonna go ahead and get on our first relationship topic because I know y'all about to drop some gems for these women that need to hear.
Yeah, they ready for it.
What up, Bishop?
What's popping, y'all? How's everybody going?
Hey,
What's good?
What
What's
you
up?
smoking though?
Bishop in the
First,
building.
I'm smoking a rum flavored cigar.
Okay.
It's
Rum
kind of
flavored. Okay.
Yeah, I don't. Happy May the 4th be with you. You know what I'm
No
saying?
doubt. No doubt.
The what?
No,
May
May
the
the
4th.
4th.
That's Star Wars shit.
Star Wars, baby.
Because it's
Man,
May the 4th.
I ain't never seen Star Wars in my life.
Oh God.
You missing out, fam.
I guess so.
You all right? No, you ain't missing nothing. You ain't missing nothing. You're not missing nothing. I promise you. If you played Halo once, you got Star Wars. It's all good.
Hey, I love Star Wars.
I never seen it before, man. Ever in life.
Word.
I saw the Darth Vader one, but that's about it.
Ain't he
Hey,
in
yo,
all
but I
of them?
want to say this. When y'all was talking
He
about
said
reparations,
the Darth Vader
give
one.
me my reparations.
I
In
don't even
Bitcoin.
know. I don't know how many he in, but I seen one with Darth Vader. That's all I can say. Shit. I don't know. That's how much I know about Star Wars.
Wow.
Yeah. Oh, what you was finna say, Bishop? He said he had 2 cents on our last
reparations.
Yeah.
Reparations. Pay my reparations in Bitcoin, please. I would like mine in cryptocurrency.
Yep.
I don't know what. I don't want no land because I don't want to cut no damn grass. I don't like cutting the little grass I got right now. I don't farm. I don't want no goddamn mule. I don't know what to do with a mule. I'm gonna walk a mule like it's a pit bull. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna walk it in the neighborhood on a leash. Get your
You don't see all the black people, mules and shit, just walking.
with rims on it. We didn't bedazzle the rims. We didn't put rims on the mule.
They're gonna be mule fighting. Y'all crazy. All right, we're gonna go ahead and get into our first topic.
All right.
That we need y'all men to get some advice on or your perspective on. All right. Is there a gender war going on between black men and black women?
Hmm.
I wouldn't say that.
I would say it's not a gender war. I think it's more of a roles war. Like, you know, trying to define roles in the house. There can, I don't want to say there can only be one king, but there has to be a leader. Someone has to lead. And I guess it really depends on the dynamic of your relationship. In my marriage, I'm the alpha. My wife's the beta. She's just as important as I am, but I'm the leader of the household. That's our role. Now, there are times that she may take charge and deal with things. Obviously, me being in the military, sometimes I'm gone, so she has to hold it down. But at the end of the day, I'm the head of the household. And that's just the way the dynamic of our relationship plays out. And I think a lot of times, black men and black women, it's that word. What's that word, Taylor, you keep bringing up? Submissive, being submissive.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Ain't nothing wrong with that word.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
That ain't no curse word.
It's not a bad word. If you look up the definition of the word, it's not a bad word. But I think black men will hear that word and think that's I'm giving you control or something like that. And I think when we say that, it shouldn't be taken away that I think a lot of people mean it.
I think society has devalued the value of a black man in general. And so now, you know, with the feminist movement and the independent woman movement and women are making more money sometimes at times than men, there's like a feeling of that we don't need one another. And that's untrue because men need women, women need men. And so like the brother said, there's nothing wrong with being submissive to your husband. If you think about it, a good man is always going to look out for his family regardless. So he's going to actually put his family first before himself. And so by the woman being submissive, there's nothing wrong with that. More than likely, her being submissive and her being supportive of her husband or man is going to actually push him to actually be more of that provider, more of that leader that she needs and the family needs anyway. So it's just a misunderstanding, I would say.
I think what it is, because when we talk about submission, we always talk about like someone being a dominant place. And what we got to understand is that submission is fluid, right? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to be submissive towards your wife also when her making decisions, if certain places within your relationship, if she's stronger in that place. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this. Don't take the word submission, because you also have to be submissive if you are a man also within your relationship, because it's a power dynamic. You know what I mean? And what you should do is you should not have all the strength just on one side and then someone being weak on the other side. Being submissive doesn't actually mean weakness. More than likely, the submissive is the strongest person, because they have to take a step back and allow someone else to lead. Because being a strong leader, you have to know how to lead first. You'll be led. Excuse me. You have to learn how to be led. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so don't take the submissive word in the joint. And I don't think it's a power struggle. I think that what we're doing is we're fighting against a lot of men and women are fighting against the evolution of what a relationship should be. We're all having to evolve in different gender roles and all that stuff. Did that make sense?
That make a lot of sense. I mean, it does. It does. Submission goes both ways. I think that the issue that, especially when a lot of women see it, it's just kind of like, ooh, submissive. That means I have to do every single thing that he says. That's not what we're saying. Because also, you have to remember, if you led by the right man, yo, he ain't gonna lead you astray. Right. So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, me and my wife don't have these conversations like that when it comes to submission and all of that. But guess what? Yeah, I'm looking right in the camera. If I say something, that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, but she trusts me enough to let me do that as well. You see what I'm saying? So, like, we can't look at submission or being submissive as such a bad word. Like, no, if you with the right man, you're not gonna have an issue with listening, because an alpha male, that's who his personality is, and that's who naturally an alpha male is gonna be. So y'all either gonna clash heads or he gonna find someone that's gonna submit. Oops, I said it. Yep.
Well, I think a lot of women have unwillingly submitted to men that they haven't trusted.
Mm-hmm. They submitted data.
Yeah, so they went about it the wrong way, and now they are fearful of submitting to somebody who probably is now worthy of them submitting to, but now they don't trust that process. So they look at it as a really bad thing. I mean, like the girl, her name is Monique on here. She said, because she thinks submission is a bad word. So to be submissive is to obey or yield to someone else. When you are submissive, you submit to someone else's will, which literally you put your own desires lower than theirs.
But actually, in a relationship, I mean, you're supposed to think of your partner first. I mean, like, you're in a relationship, so, and there's nothing wrong with thinking of your partner first.
Right.
That's
nothing wrong with that. What's wrong?
Can somebody check their volume?
I think that's
Justin. Yeah.
I tried to mute him, but it didn't work. It's still.
Let's get t-shirts made. Mute Justin. I'm about that.
All right. Look like we better. Sound like we better now.
Yep. Sound like a video game.
Right.
Atari.
Is that me? Do I need to mute myself?
That sounds bad. Justin, can you hear us? I'm removing him. He's out of here.
All right, there we go.
Got the boot.
But yeah, I think, like you said, it's a relationship, and a lot of people go into relationships as you're individual still, but you have to come together some kind of way. Like, it can't just be all about you, and you thinking that because you're putting somebody first that you just don't exist anymore, or that you're less than. So I think that's where a lot of women get it wrong sometimes, a lot of times, and that's probably why a lot of women are single.
Well,
I mean,
have a
can we
question.
can we come up with a different word than submit that is easier to swallow? Because in the end of the day, it's the same thing.
It is.
Right. Can I ask a question though? Can I ask a question? Because
Sure.
we have all these R&B songs that say put your woman first. We got all this stuff right here that says, which is saying submit to your woman. We have, as men, the Diamond District has told us that we need to take 3 months of our salary to buy a damn ring and do all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And it's like this, which means it's saying, hey, I need to sacrifice as a man to be able to be put in front of, quote unquote, a high retail woman, a high, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know what I mean? If we want the woman we want, we have to make certain sacrifices. It's also this right here. And I'm going to tell you, every man in here that's married, when there's a bump in the night, she don't go downstairs. We got to go downstairs. I don't care how many niggas is downstairs waiting on us. You know what? We got to fight them all to protect the family. If a bear come through Adrian's door right now, he got to turn around. He can't call, baby. He got to stab that shit right now. He got to protect the babies. So it's like this. It's certain sacrifices that men do take on, and it's submission. We're submitting to our wives for their safety. We're saying, I submit my life to you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to risk my life. I walk on the side of the street. So if a car jumped the curb, I'm the one to get hit first.
100.
You know what I'm saying? And these things right here, and it's like this. That's all submission. That's what I'm saying. It's not a bad thing to say you're submissive. It's just that we're submissive in different parts of our relationship. You know, if she's stronger financially, and you can't save a damn dime, then you submit the finances to her. You let her run the finances. But when it come down to killing robbers, you know what? You didn't did 5 years. You know what I'm saying? You know how to make a toilet brush shank. You kill the robbers. You know what I'm saying? That's
Hey, man.
I think a lot of women equate submissive to being controlled.
Right.
That's
Yeah,
exactly what they equated
and
to.
a lot of the men that they've dated have been controlling. So they don't know how to. They've never dated a man they actually could trust and actually was leading them in the right way. So they don't have a real good experience with being submissive to a real man. That's the problem.
Because submissive is easy.
It is very easy.
You won't even notice it.
It won't even be a conversation.
Right. Because women, if your man is taking care of everything, right? When you don't have to worry about the bills being paid and you just waking up and living life, like, understand the comfort and the security that comes with those types of things. Like my man just said, Bishop, if something come in here, I'm ready to die for mine. Y'all gonna have to kill me. You know what I'm saying? If you gonna get to them, you gotta kill me. You know what I'm saying? And
these dudes won't even buy you a damn plate of food. So you trying to submit to that dude. That's
you trying to submit to that. So that's what I'm saying. So it's like, yo, you find that real one, that right one, that's willing to do all of that for you. It's effortless. It's easy.
Yep.
That's literally not even a conversation to be had.
It's not even a conversation. It's understood.
When it's a problem.
Never had it.
I've never
It's
had
understood.
Almost 20 years of marriage, not once.
And if somebody trying to control me, so there's really we're not even having that conversation because it's not even. I don't even feel like that I have to be submissive because I'm just naturally submissive. I feel like you're trying to control me at this point. So something's not right. Something's not equal. Something's not making sense to me. So I gotta go.
Can we just say controlling niggas is weak ass niggas? Like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? If you gotta control somebody, that's real beta male, little dick energy. You know what I'm saying?
Little dick energy,
yeah. Ain't no man controlling no woman. That,
right.
We're not doing that.
My thing is right. To attempt to try to control something is wrong in itself. That's not your woman is not your property.
Right.
She's your partner.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The collection plate. Where's the? I need to tithe right now.
You know what I'm saying? Your woman is not your property. So that's what it gets. That's what jealousy, because everything about controlling comes from weak emotions. It comes from jealousy. It comes from not having high self-esteem, because you know what I mean. That's and insecurities. Absolutely. All that right there. That's where you get controlling nature. Now you ask me, you know, I don't care. Like I don't control dress code, where you wear your hair, how you wear it. You know what I'm saying? That you talk to Steve at work, that you got a work husband. I don't care, because guess what I know? Guess what I know? That when you come back through these doors, use mines. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? It's like this. Our household is our household. I like my couch. I like my couch. I like being comfortable. I like the comfortability of my marriage. I like the way my family dynamic is. So guess what? As long as Steve don't come in and play my Xbox, then we cool.
Even there sitting on your couch.
Right.
Nigga, you better sit on the guest chair. You better sit in the guest chair. You better pull a chair out the kitchen. Right. In the middle of the floor.
Steve in there smoking on a rum cigar.
Right.
That'll get you killed, Steve.
That is funny. All right, well, I'm gonna move on to our next topic. Might ruffle some feathers a little bit.
I like those.
We ain't no bird niggas though.
I know you do. Are women better cheaters than men, or is it that men play the side role better than women?
Ooh. Men play the side role better than women.
Men play the side role better.
I think it's a little bit of
men play the side role better.
Y'all petty.
Nah, as being a professional side dude for a while, you know what I'm saying? I'm speaking from material.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Listen.
I think that men accept that role a lot more, you know, better than women. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to being a side man. So a woman can just go about life the way she normally does. And the dude is just, she can tell him everything. And he's just like, oh, okay. I know what I'm here for, baby. And that's it. Right. You see what I'm saying? Where if a woman likes you, right? If she really feeling you, eventually she's not going to know her role no more. One. And then not only that, now when that emotion come in a man, that's when men really start getting that sloppiness from. That's what I think, you know, because now he got the emotions of two women, you know, on him hard. So now he getting sloppy. Hey, man, women not better. It's just men accept their role a whole lot better.
I honestly think it's a little bit of both. Just for the reason you said, I think just for the reason you said, men tend to get sloppy, especially when there's emotion involved and the pressure is exerted. But I think, and I'm not speaking from personal experience, but I just think that when women are going out doing their thing, I think they're just a lot more smooth with it, you know, and especially if it's just one out there just trying to do their thing and come home, they ain't trying to get emotions involved. And like I said, that's where the point where the dude plays his best role, you know, like my boy said, Steve at work playing his role, and you know they going to hang out at lunch and stuff. And you at home playing Xbox. You know,
Steve weighing it out while you playing the Xbox.
So I think it's both. I have seen from experience where men they get sloppy with it. I think it becomes a little bit of cockiness. Like, hey man, I'm holding it down. I got them both on lock, and next you know it's unraveled, blew up in their face. Cars getting gas poured in their Jeep and blown up.
See that what happens there? What happens there is when dudes see it's like this. If I don't recommend cheating at all, but of course you can't lie to everybody. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell somebody the truth. You know what I'm saying? You see this what happens when dudes when they do this right here, when they try to be players and they talk about they single and they got a whole wife at the house. Listen, what you do is this right here. It's called the 9 out of 10 method. You ask 9 people. You ask 10 people. You ask 10 people. Whatever you want to ask, right? You say, this is what I'm into. 9 people ain't gonna rock with that. They're gonna tell you, hell no, get the hell away from me. But that 10th person gonna say yes. And that 10th person understands who you are and you ain't got no problems. It's when you know how you get gas and stuff poured in your joint? when you messing with someone that's not prepared to be the side chick, and you done lied to him, you done told him, I love you, baby, I want to have children with you, I'm gonna leave my wife and all that other kind of, I'm gonna leave my girlfriend. First of all, come into that joint, be like, listen, I got penis. That's all I got for you. You know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pay your electric bill on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? Boom, we gonna do that. See,
your wife
your
wife might blow up after you do that.
Huh?
I said your wife might blow up after you paying somebody else bills, though.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Exactly. But I mean, if I'm saying it for a single dude or whatever, I'm talking about that, you know, we talking about a single player dude. Because you know what I'm saying, it's like this. When you out there like that, it's like if you just say who the hell you are at the door, guess what? The best words in the English language is you knew. They ain't no argument.
Yeah.
You knew.
Honesty is the best policy. You ain't gotta deal with the drama.
I still don't think that's gonna stop your car from getting jacked up.
No, it will.
I agree. I agree with you on that.
But no,
cheating, though.
Just might still get blown up.
Okay,
right.
See, this is so.
I don't want no problems with the cheating.
So this is the real deal right here, right? And this is the reason why I say men know their roles better, you know, and that's why I think that's the piece. Okay, if a man and his woman goes out and a woman sees her side dude out, she's not worried because he's not gonna say anything, no matter what. Put it on the other, put the shoe on the other foot. A dude is out with his girl and his side chick is there. Even if she don't say something, she's gonna have faces, right? She's gonna have faces. Like she needs to let it be known that there's something going on.
Oh no, I'm saying something.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? What a dude, like What a dude, the dude could speak.
But that's because
like,
women are just emotional, though. It has nothing to do with y'all better at doing something. We just built different.
No,
just
that's
emotional
what I'm
creature.
That's the exact reason why y'all not good at cheating.
That's the
We're
point.
great at cheating. We don't get. Look, I was married a long time ago. He still asks me to this day, did I ever cheat? He'll never know.
Just because you didn't get caught. Just because you didn't caught.
Oh no.
Because I was a great cheater.
But I'm saying most women aren't. Most women, like I'm saying, we're not, and I'm not saying this because we got some fool ass dudes out there that want to be sloppy too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But a lot of
with the neighbor, we going way.
Right. You go out of town.
Oh, she in Miami.
First of all, dudes be cheating with the worst of the worst. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I don't care.
You know what I mean? But a lot of times, most dudes, most chicks, most women that cheat, it's like this. We don't want, the reason why we keep our mouth shut is because your man to beat us up. It's always, you know what I'm saying? It's always the large ass, I take steroids.
Oh my God. Y'all be quiet because y'all still want some. That's why. Y'all don't want to mess it up. Y'all trying to still get some.
I don't want this nigga to know. He might choke me. You see his arms?
Yeah. Oh, shit.
Crazy.
Oh, you wow.
I'm just saying.
Crazy. Nah, listen. You'll never know. I'm taking it to the grave.
Dangerous.
Tell the truth, Shane the devil, right here on.
I was 19. I was supposed
on the
to
podcast
cheat.
right now. Okay, well, she basically done told she did what she wanted to do.
He ain't watching.
Okay, well, good.
This nigga just pulled up on me. Help me.
He said, help
me. This dude just pulled up on me.
Justin, we haven't seen you in forever.
Is that Steve?
Let me get this set up better.
We missed you, Justin.
Yo, what's happening?
Philly, stand up.
Yeah,
we out here all day.
Out here.
Hey.
All day. Yada. Gang signs and that nature. But they were saying, I don't know if you've seen it, but they were saying who cheats better, men or women?
Women cheat better because men give the assist with the oop.
There it is. We are the Dwayne Wade to the LeBron James.
There you.
I'm gonna put it like this. All right, a dude could be cheating, and the side chick will catch feelings. She'll threaten to call the wife, or she going to be demanding more time, and even to the case where let's say they see each other in a mall or outing or whatever, dude gonna panic. He gonna freeze up, or she gonna be looking at him like, whatever. Mm-hmm. If it's the other side, the dude gonna walk past the chick, get a head nod, and just keep on going.
That's your fault for not having y'all hoes in check.
Just how it is.
You can't check.
Hold up, Didi, you just said it couldn't have been you because you gonna say something.
Get him in check. That's what I'm saying. That hoe submissive, ain't she?
Yo, I don't think nobody can control that. That's the reason why men get that knot in their stomach when they see that situation, because they like, you don't know what you finna get. Is she gonna be petty or not?
Y'all be scared.
Or you try to be friends with her on the low, like, oh, she go to this nail shop. Right. I'm gonna go over there too. Hey, girl, how you doing?
Also, what I'm saying is this right here, fellas, be prepared to use mace at all times. Like, yo, and she say, "Oh, you out here? Spray the shit out of DD ass. Spray DD ass right there."
I don't do that.
This bitch crazy. Let's get out of here, baby.
I don't do that no more.
Get out of here.
I changed my life.
There you go.
That's right, DJ P9. Listen.
The quote of the day.
Keep your hoes in check.
You can't check hoes that don't want to be checked. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You picking the wrong
uncheckable. Some hoes are uncheckable, and you just
get you some beta hoes. Y'all want these
beta hoes.
They don't want to be submissive.
Y'all crazy.
I mean, because that's funny. I got homeboys that mess with multiple girls that know they not the only one. And if they was to run into the other one or somehow meet the other one, they telling all the business.
Because they trying to be the winner. I don't know of what, but they trying to be the winner.
They want to be the one. They want to be the one.
See?
I ain't no number. I'm the only.
Man.
No, you can't. Listen, you can't have side pieces and not be wanting to be side pieced.
Right. Men not trying to do that. Men not doing that.
You can't be the one when you're a number. You know.
Right. I don't want to be a number. I'll just stick with my roles until further notice.
You ain't got to be a number. You could be a day. You could be Wednesday. Tuesday, Saturday.
Man, you know your day Saturday. You know what it is. That's the most important day. You better than all these other chicks. I go to church with you. My Sunday chick.
Hey, at least SZA knew her. She had 3 whole days.
She did. She sent him right on back on about his way. I don't want the responsibilities. Take him back home. Go home.
Right.
I ain't mad at you. That used to be me back in the damn reform.
Okay.
I don't do that stuff no more.
Right.
Hey, man.
Justin, you knew me in
back
Korea.
in the day.
Hey.
Didi was crazy back in the day.
Why y'all ain't tell me?
Hey, man.
Yeah, y'all just gonna let me out there like it's crazy.
Hey,
You
man.
be having them before I was Christian stories. She like, before I was Christian.
Ain't nobody tell you, Didi, because you was crazy. It was crazy.
Yo, it was bad.
Didi, you was crazy.
I'm ashamed.
Big facts.
Big facts. You was crazy.
It was crazy.
Y'all are so petty, it's unreal right now. I'm being petty. I'm real good now, though.
You be like, man, I don't know what Didi I'm finna get today, so I'm gonna tread lightly.
Boy, I would just hit people for no reason.
Oh,
wow.
damn.
In the military, actively.
Crazy.
So,
Hey, yo, you needed to be gone.
I retired 20 years. 100%
You made it?
permanent and
He
total.
made it.
Yes,
What?
sir. All of my coins.
Put your hands on people?
Yes, got
He
arrested
made
a
it.
few times in the military.
You better not
Didi
say
was
shit.
crazy.
I
Hitting
just
folks
punch you in
with
the face.
fire
better not say
extinguishers
Yo,
and
I'm
everything.
telling
Man,
Dang.
I was
I'm
angry.
glad we didn't cross paths.
Hey,
Didi
I'm so
was
much
crazy,
better
man.
now. I'm healed. Look.
Hey,
Wait, look.
you must have got the good VA rating.
wow.
Man, look.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I plead the fifth. Your roommate, Korea, pleads the fifth.
Spill the tea, Erica. Spill the tea.
Don't.
Hey, man.
Nah.
Somebody's wife might be watching.
Hey, man. Didi was crazy, man.
Yeah,
Adrian, stop trying to get a husband. I don't do all that now. I'm good now.
Right.
I said you was crazy.
Okay.
She's good now.
Dear future suitors, as Bishop will make it, I don't have any ties to Dee, but she is still crazy. Do not, I repeat, do not push those buttons. Do not talk to Justin, Adrian,
No, because
and
Adrian, you can attest.
and Erica.
Because currently I should have been crazy and recently, but I haven't been.
You used all your crazy up.
See?
I think she didn't use the crazy up, man. She's chilling now, but boy, I'm telling you, back in the
There's a guy who was in my backyard throwing up.
Oh man, we going there, huh? We going there, huh?
Anyway, we're gonna go to the next topic. We're gonna get off.
Thank you.
We ain't gonna.
You see how she tried to deflect it on me? Throw my junk out there. That grass did feel good though. I don't care.
I bet it did. Nice and dewy.
Hey, we all.
That's why I was laying on it.
We all been there.
And left the boy all outside. I'm like, oh Jesus, they're gonna put me out the military. Okay, so here's a good one. Why are black men so hesitant to get married?
Taylor.
Because you bullshit now.
Damn.
Because y'all crazy.
Right.
You can't check the holes. I got these holes I got to check. My holes is uncheckable.
Y'all did it. Y'all made me whole crazy.
Man, look. So I think one, for men, like high value men of value, I think that yo, I'm trying to tread this one lightly.
Hey, all right, Kevin Samuelson.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
just say it.
No, I mean it's hard to find somebody out here that you're compatible with on that level. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like I really feel like when men start to look for that suitor, that mate, you know what I'm saying? We think in the future of what this person could be, how they can add value to our life. I think that, you know, women don't really think about those things. They just think about right now, I want to be married. I want to be, you know, in a relationship. I want to have a family. I don't think they really think about that. And so sometimes you don't come together. I don't think men are afraid of marriage. I think that a lot of times the women that they dating, they just don't see no potential in marriage in them.
Well, because they're looking at the big booty.
And so
that's all they see.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Don't do that. Don't woman explain this.
We got all in the box.
Mute Dee phone while we talk through this. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Don't try to jump in with your woman explaining.
You know what I'm saying?
What y'all see then?
Okay, here it is right here. Let me tell you the realness of the realness. Sometimes women are more infatuated with the ring in the wedding than actually being in the marriage.
Right. They want to get married.
I agree. Full disclosure, I don't want to get married. So go ahead. So y'all go ahead.
But guess what, Dee Dee? We are saying there are. What I'm saying is right here. I'm not saying this as all women. I agree. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like this. So a lot of times it's the fact is that she wants to be able to show off her rings on Facebook, get to them. Look at this. I said yes. And then don't know how to don't have good conflict resolution skills. Don't know, you know what I'm saying? Don't know how to argue right. Don't know what it is to get through hardship. Don't know what it is to struggle. Don't know how to cook. Don't know how to teach him to cook. Don't know, you know what I'm saying? Tell the person the right way to do that. Don't know how to big up or be the backbone in a man's closet. This is right here. When you see all this, men understand that marriage is forever. So that means in our heart, it's like this. When I'm giving up all these potential holes to get with this one person. You know what I'm saying? This is a serious thing that I'm about to get into, because at the end of the day, marriage affects men a lot different, because normally the man is the breadwinner. So he looks at it like, yo, I'm going to this joint. I'm not trying to get divorced in 3 years because you don't love me, because you wanted the wedding and that's all you wanted to show. I need that shit. I need to know that you're going to be able to be there when I'm showing signs of a stroke. I need somebody to wipe my butt. That's when I got married. I got married to the person that's gonna wipe my butt. I don't care about nothing else.
So can I throw a stat in there for you?
Wait,
can I throw a stat in
wait a
there?
minute. The comedian Earthquake says side chicks don't make good caretakers. They don't know how to give a prescription enough.
They don't.
So throw in a stat for you. 80% of women initiate divorce. Not men. 80% of women initiate the divorces. Only 20% are initiated by a man. I just want to throw that stat out there for y'all.
So it's like this because, and a lot of times it's like this because the reason why, because we got the gold digger aspect of it, you know what I'm saying? Which is also on both sides, but it's a smaller percentage of men that are gold diggers that try to get, you know what I'm saying, that come out like Kevin Federline, you know what I'm saying? So it's a small place of that. Also, it's like this again, you know what I'm saying? We are dealing with logic versus emotion also. Like it's, you know what I'm saying? Logically, it doesn't make sense to not be with a partner that's not going to be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because financially, at the end of the day, if you decide to leave me and I'm making more money than you, and during this time period, you know what I'm saying? And you helped out, then you potentially, you know what I'm saying? You potentially hurt me because of child support, alimony, and everything else, which I go from making $80,000 a year to after that making $30,000 a year. Now nobody want me, and I got a cul-de-sac. You know what I mean? My hairline backed up. So men want to keep their hairlines. Is what I'm saying. That's the reason why I said all that to say keep your hairline.
Valid.
I don't know. I got married young. I got married at 23. And I'm imagining I'm probably am I older than anybody in the room, Taylor?
You probably not older than me.
I'm 44.
Yeah. You got
38.
Yeah, you're super old.
So
I'm 42. I'm 42.
Yeah, he got everybody.
Right. So Didi probably knows. To me, right around our age group is when the things started kind of flipping on dating and how men and women interact with each other. I mean, I met my wife working at the mall. She met me broke. She met me struggling. But the thing is, I was looking for somebody. I wanted to be in a relationship. I wanted to be married. And I mean, I didn't even come from the best household, and I still wanted to be married. I knew that young. So I was always, once I got to a decent age, I was like, yo, I'm trying to find me somebody. And I mean, I met my wife in the mall. We working at JT Penney's. We went and had a date. We talked about what our dreams and aspirations were, what we wanted to be. And she, I heard her, she heard me. And I mean, we went and did it. We partnered up and we did it. And, here we are almost 20 years later. She's reached all her goals. I'm still trying to achieve mine. And I don't know. I can't speak on necessarily this on me and I wanting to get married. My wife met me where I was, and she accepted me where I was. She wasn't mad I was working at the mall, and here we are. We got two little girls, and we doing our thing.
You're rare.
No, what it is. No, don't do that. You're not rare. He's not rare. It's that what he was. He knew who he was.
Right.
Which is rare. For a 23-year-old, it's rare for a guy.
No, I knew I was at 16.
23, yeah.
That's still rare. That's not like a majority.
I'm gonna let you have that one, Bishop. I didn't know who I was. I didn't know who I was until I was about 27, 28. So
I'm gonna tell you this right here. I knew who I was. I was like, this guy at 16 is the dude I'm gonna be. And I'm gonna tell you this right here. You can ask Justin. I am a fucking 40-year-old, 16-year-old. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at the end of the day, it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's why I have strong opinions about everything, because I'm comfortable with who I am, right?
Right.
So when you are comfortable in who you are and you don't care about who the outside world thinks you should be, then you could get married at 23. You know what I'm saying? You're not forcing yourself. You're saying, you know what? I want to be married. He made that decision, and that's why his marriage is successful, because he made that decision early on. He said, this is what I want to be. Ain't nobody tell him, no R&B record told him to get married at 23, because that marriage wouldn't have lasted. You know what I'm saying? He listened to Jaheim, better put that woman first. Let me go ahead and get married real quick. You know what I'm saying?
This motherfucker hit Nikki. Really?
What?
Oh, wow.
Are you drinking what I'm drinking? Joe, I would like to hear your
She's
perspective
super right.
on this
She's
topic.
super right.
They don't know.
They don't know.
I'm not married, but I would like to get married. I have no problem with it. I just haven't found the one that I'm interested in settling down with as of yet. But I think Adrian touched on a lot of the points as far as marriage. Like men, I speak for myself. I do want to get married. I'm just waiting for some of the qualities and characteristics that I expect in a wife. And so once I find that, then I don't have any problem with, settling down or whatever you want to call it and getting married. I'm actually looking forward to getting married and excited about it when, once I'm ready to do that. So
why haven't you yet? Why do you think you would have done it early, like the rarities on here?
I don't think I would have done it early because I wasn't chasing. I was chasing women, but I was chasing the dream of the NFL. So I didn't really have a lot of time to devote to a relationship. And so I kind of passed up a lot of opportunities during that time of like my journey to trying to reach my goal. But after I, reached the goal and, later on in life, then I was ready. But it's just finding that person that you want to spend the rest of your life with, because like the fella said, it is forever. And so you don't want to choose a person that, you'll be unhappy with for the rest of your life. And that's just not a good look. So
yeah, at 23, I wasn't looking, nor did I even think that was even possible. I mean, I'm pretty Jermaine, right? I mean, Jermaine, you knew me back then, so you knew I didn't even think it was possible to settle down and actually find someone. So, you know my struggles, my situations of coming through and my crazy relationships and all of that.
Adrian, how old were you at Eglin?
I was in my early 20s, so I was there till I was 25.
You joined at 18, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So yeah, when I knew
Taylor in tech school at 18. Taylor would come over my house, me and my wife's house, and watch anime on the weekend.
He's still doing that, so not much has changed. No.
Nah, and I used to tell him, I was like, bro, I don't know how you did it. I don't even think that's possible. I don't even think this is something real. Like, for me anyways, like I didn't even see it. It wasn't I didn't even think I could get married until I was probably about 28 years old. I was like, you know what? I might could. But then it became the journey of trying to find that person, which that was a whole nother animal in itself. So
you should write a book.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? No, because once, you know what I mean?
Petty.
No, because I knew I was intentional of what I was looking for and what I wanted. And so at that point, that's when it was hard. So when I was out here frivolously dating, that was easy. But then now I'm trying to date someone with a purpose. I'm like, oh man, this is the worst. I should just never do this.
I've been divorced since 1999. I'm terrified to do it again. Terrified.
Man, I can remember some of the stories. Taylor would be like, man, I had this date credit, and he'd tell me these stories, and I just couldn't even believe some of the things and some of the females he was dating would do on the date.
Yo.
I can imagine.
I'm trying to tell you.
These chicks is great. I'm telling y'all.
Yo, I've been on a few dates. I've been on a few dates. I was looking for the little devil to jump out and say I was on hell date. That's how bad. I thought I was being punked, tricked, something. Because I'm like, ain't no way that this is real. There's no way people act like this. It can't be. No home training, nothing. I'm like, come on, man. What am I looking for here?
I have never had a terrible date, but I have never dated traditionally. Like, you know how you like, hey girl, come out with me on this date. I'm just meeting you at the mall. No, I'm like, let me get your phone number. I talk to you for 2 weeks. And if you sound crazy and during that talking period, you don't get a date. You don't get a date. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care. Yo, I'm not pulling two things that my uncle told me, and he's always told, and it's a couple algorithms that I'm gonna use during this time. Don't pull your wallet out too fast or your dick out too fast. Those are two reasons. That's two things that you don't do, right? Because again, first of all, First of all, because like me and Adrian, whatever, you know what I'm saying, before we were bearded, we were probably skinny, Dominican looking dudes during the time Dominicans and Puerto Ricans were in, right? We had the advantage. You know what I'm saying? So it was like this. So what you have to do is this right here. I didn't go in to impress. I'm not here to impress you. You here to impress me. So at the end of the day, let's see what you're talking about. If you sound like you can't read and you don't say six right, you know what I'm saying? Then no, I don't. I'm not bringing you nowhere because I already know your conflict resolution skills are terrible. I need to know if you know what I'm saying. If you got daddy issues, because during that,
hey man, dating somebody with daddy issues.
Hell, that's 99% of women. Shit,
man,
bro, yo, that's a hard struggle right there, homie.
Man, you ain't got
we could talk a whole hour about dating women with daddy issues.
What? Back in 2000, there was no DM society, and so you had to go on the date, man.
Sure was.
No, I used a cell phone. When back in the 2000s, I can't get your DMs. I will talk to you.
We were in the club back then.
So you had all the anytime minutes?
You had to chirp, chirp.
After 7 o'clock, when I got that 7 o'clock,
I was thinking it was 9 o'clock. We gotta go talk face to face.
Hey man, I had Sprint. It was Selma.
Selma, there you go. Hey, what's up, man? You know when you had that flip at 7 o'clock. Let me go ahead and get this 4 hours in.
Hey, I had AT&T 9 o'clock, baby.
But you was married at 6. But you was married at 6 years old, so it don't really matter. You ain't got to do
You didn't need them minutes anyways.
You talking to his wife.
I was.
Every day.
I'm right here. I know who I'm talking to. Hey, baby.
Hey.
I found mine.
I gotta go 9 o'clock. Gotta get over and talk to the wife real quick.
I remember that. It's so funny, yeah, because we used to have them conversations all the time. He'd be like, Taylor, it's somebody out here for you. I'm like, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. It's over with. It's over with.
Adrian, that sounds like the conversation you keep having with me.
Yo,
hey man,
let me tell you what's funny. I'll tell you what's funny.
Look,
Taylor,
we did the speed date. It didn't work.
Speed date.
So fellas, you know, we trying to we was trying to put, you know, we trying to hook Didi up with an eligible bachelor.
It was so bad.
And you did speed dating
on the show, live on the show.
Oh wow!
It was horrible.
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 I came in joking. I think I was the best candidate joking.
he ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Well, no, no. Doug came in and saved it at the end. He did come in and save it at the end. So it was.
I mean, yeah. I mean, yeah.
What was the issue with the speed date?
Well, the first guy was rolling a blunt.
Wow. Okay.
No lie.
Yeah. The second guy, I just stopped even listening after a while. He was on a bicycle or something outside in traffic. I don't know.
Yeah, he was in traffic, so he was outside. All you could hear was the traffic going by. So you like,
and he was talking about polygamy. We advertised and posted it, and they submitted their names.
Wow.
Yo, what I'm gonna say, shout out to Zeus, man, because that dude could not answer the question. Hey, hold on. Hey, be the part of Zeus. So, what color do you like, blue or green?
Well, I don't know. Like when you say blue or green, like is it like dark blue or is it like light green? So I'm not sure I understand your question.
Wow.
Yo, it was so bad. People was blowing up my phone while we live. I'm like, yo, I don't know.
That's wild.
Yo, you would have thought that we set that whole situation up because I mean you couldn't have played it no better. Like
y'all tried to pump her. That's what it was.
They were asking basic questions like, where would you take her on a date? They couldn't even answer that.
It depended on her dietary supplements.
Did
Zeus say he would take me to the gym? Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said I will take you to the gym.
I work out every day. I don't want to go to the gym with you on a date. Like that's not a date.
What's wrong with the gym for a date?
I love the
that's
gym.
right.
I'm a
It's
personal
terrible.
trainer.
Put under fire. What's wrong
I'm
with
a
the gym?
personal
all day?
trainer, so I wouldn't have a problem with that. But I wanted him to actually think. He knows that I work out every day, so that was an easy way out. That was a bailout for him.
But
I
not
want
really.
him
He
to-
wants to get. Maybe he wants to get to know you because, like, who said they didn't want to pull out the wallet first? You know, like you gotta get to know somebody and talk to them.
I would have
before
no
You-
problem.
You
Like
can go to the park.
if it,
Park,
I
there
would
we
have
go.
no problem with that. But I knew what his angle was.
Didi
He
don't
didn't
want to
have
go
it.
to the
He didn't
park.
have a real answer.
Right.
So he just came up with the first thing because he knows that I work out. So he just
Didi
came
don't
up
want
with
to go
anything.
to the park.
Oh, okay.
It depends on who I'm going to the park with.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
Hey man, no, that was an easy way. Like once I started getting hip, I started learning how to like weed women out. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I'd be like, yo, let's go get some coffee. I don't even drink coffee. I drink tea, but I'm like, hey, let's go get some coffee. Now,
Fancy.
if she say no, okay, peace. Now she say, well, I don't drink coffee, but you know, anything else you want to do? I'm like, okay, let's go get some ice cream. And she don't want to do that. She don't want to get coffee. She don't want to get no ice cream.
I know this
Like,
She don't like
place
you.
that we could go
She
to
don't like
dinner
me.
at.
Like, right.
Yeah, she
don't
trying
like
to get
me.
a free meal.
She's trying to get a free meal.
Right.
you know this
It's
nice
like, nah.
place. I heard of this nice place. Why don't you take me here?
Hey,
Nope.
Yeah.
you know what's
Yeah,
funny?
not
Me and
take
my,
you to that nice place.
Hey, me and my wife's first date was ice cream.
That's what I'm saying.
See, that's why you married for 23 years. You know what I'm saying?
And I don't even mind paying for the first date because that ain't even my angle anyway. So.
Man, you ain't gonna pay for
He
no
worked
first
at
date.
Dairy
Stop that.
Queen. He
He
got
worked
all
at
that.
Dairy Queen and got it for free. That's how you know
You
his
feel
wife
me?
loves
Adrian.
him. She's like, look at him. He is mine.
Adrian, I wouldn't pay for the first date.
Hey man, nah, you might pay for the first date. All right. All right.
Hey,
Who let you pay for the first
she got
date?
real serious right
Big
there, dog.
facts.
I know. Now
She
you
got
being
real
petty.
serious.
Yep.
Now you're being petty.
Big tough.
Hey, I'm just saying. Now you being petty. But yeah,
Drink my
I'm just
water.
saying. Hey, the water be good, man. But yeah, man, it's dating. Hey, for y'all that's
It's tea in
single.
the dating pool.
Bruh.
So for y'all that's not married and single, you know, good luck
Hard.
with all that.
I believe in
Because
y'all. The law of
right.
attraction. The law
Yeah.
of attraction. If you put the energy out there and you say, I'm not willing to deal with gold digging chicks, guess what? You will not get the universe will not bring you if you don't pull your wallet or PP out too soon. Guess what happens? You will get genuine people that really like you for who the hell you are, and they will meet you where you at, and you'll meet them at Dairy Queen and JC Penney's, and you'll be married to them for 26 years.
Well, I don't know what the hell my mindset was, but we channeling nothing but positive energy.
Didi, I'm gonna tell you this right here. You very confrontational. So you know what I'm saying? You
Well,
know,
I wish I would have
you like
with
to fight.
somebody that was different than what I got then. Because that's
You know
not
what
what
you
I
need?
got.
You need an MMA dude. You need a
That
dude
wasn't
that
what I
can
got.
take punches.
That wasn't what I got.
A fire
And
extinguisher.
actually, Bishop, I'm not a confrontational in a relationship at all. That's
Didi
the problem.
Didi don't want that type of man. That's the problem.
That's the problem.
She
don't
need to
want
do
that
with a
type of man.
cauliflower ear. You know what I'm saying? She need one of them cats.
I needed to be more confrontational. That's the problem. That's
Yeah,
why I'm where I'm at now.
she need a guy with cauliflower ears.
You see
That's-
these guys?
that's- yeah, she like that. She like him.
My man's ain't wrong
She like him with the
about
cauliflower
that,
ears.
pulling your penis out so fast, man. Any woman that I got it early never met my parents. They never even made it home.
Hey,
Right.
man.
Never, not once.
It's a lot of things. I didn't respect the quickness. I didn't respect if a woman was aggressive towards me in that way. Like, I need to come get you. I need to chase you. You can dangle the bait, dangle the carrot a little bit, but let me come get you though. You know what I'm saying? But some women don't even dangle the carrot. They be tripping. They don't even let they didn't even let brothers know that they was interested. You know?
Let me hop in there. What's the difference though? Because you got some women that may have 2-3 kids and they may wait, but that don't mean they waited in the past. So what's the difference between, you know, whether you get it up front or whether you get it 2 months or 3 months down the line? What does that mean?
Whoa, no, that's fine. I'm not putting.
Okay, I was about to say.
No.
You said you ain't respected. I was about to
No,
say, like,
whoa.
damn, he respect she was giving.
No, I'm not saying it like that. Meaning, like, she didn't even try to get to know me. She just gave me the draws without even trying to get to know me. That's really what I meant. Let me clarify that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I've dated women that it didn't take quote unquote that long. I guess I don't know what you consider that long. A week, 2 weeks, whatever.
Depends on the
right.
Right.
But I mean,
we adults,
but also too, if I knew you previously, if I've already known you for a while, then that's kind of out the door because we kind of know each other a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, no, if I met you, I never knew you, I met you today, and then you gave me the draws that day.
That's what it is.
It's gonna be different. It's a difference. Right. And that's cool.
Right.
But don't be looking at me the next day like we together.
Well, what if the chemistry is that good to the point where everything clicking?
Man, ain't no damn chemistry in no one night thing.
That's lust.
Don't try to play that shit.
I'm about to say that's lust.
That's lust. Don't do that, bro. Like
that's all lust.
Don't do that. That's all lust. That's all lust.
I love you, baby. I want to get married to you tomorrow.
I want you, baby.
Or you not used to getting sex. One of the two. That's what it is. When you fall in love that quick, you're not used to getting sex. That's what it is.
Yeah,
I never had this before. Oh my goodness,
I'm just saying. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, I mean,
that's not love.
For me, it was never my goal. Like I wasn't going out there like, man, I'm trying to get this tonight. But obviously, if it happened, I didn't refuse it. But it's just for me. After that, I kind of like Adrian said, man.
It's too soon, baby.
Like Adrian said, man, it just a level of respect is lost after that. I mean, right or wrong, that's just how I felt.
Keep your drawers on.
I feel the same way.
My bad.
My
bad.
Damn, what's gonna laugh to that?
My bad.
Damn.
My bad.
I think
that was uncalled for. My bad.
But can we agree on this though? Can we agree on this? That sex should come early on, so that way you're not stuck with a dude with micro penis, or you know what I'm saying, or stuck with a lady that doesn't know how to. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is right here, don't know how to perform, because everybody wants a woman to perform and everything like that. And you want a woman that's freaky and everything like that. And because men, we watch Booty Talk up to Booty Talk 462. So we got a crazy mind, right? And you want a woman to do certain things and all that stuff. It's like this, you know what I'm saying? But then you want to talk about body count. First of all, it's practice. She gotta have practice. You gotta have practice. You know what I'm saying? You can't be out here. I had an argument one time, and we talking about practice. We talking practice. You're not coming out. You're not coming out with just three bodies talking about you got the best nana in the world. Right. You don't know how to use it. You still think certain parts of sex is nasty if you only been with three people. You know what I'm saying? Unless you grow together. So it's like this. You can't have it both ways, fellas, and ladies too. So I'm like this. It's good to see how bad the sex is up front.
Okay, but do you want? See, my thing is this: do you even want to know how many partners they had? Because I just don't even want to know. Like, I'm never having that conversation.
My numbers are extreme. I'm telling you, I had because fellas, when I'm saying this right here, he don't know because he got married at 6. But you know that summer you couldn't be told no. Every fella got that summer you can't be told no, where everything just works. You just walk out, but like, hey,
stars were aligned.
The stars aligned. I had 4 summers like that in a row. I was out here wilding. I'm glad I'm still healthy to this day. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Ain't nothing but Jesus and my mother's prayers that kept me alive through my 20s.
So since we got a young lady on the phone, I want to pose this question because I can remember having a conversation, right, in our early 20s. And it was a group of guys, group of women talking about sex and sexual partners. And girls was there talking about like, oh my God, if he slept with over 5 girls, he is nasty. And all the guys looking at each other like, like what?
I don't even care.
Like what? Why?
I don't even care.
I never asked.
I'm not asking that. That's
conversation
stupid.
we want to have.
That's little kids talk. I ain't got time for that.
Okay.
Now that's because y'all scared. Y'all don't want to know the truth.
I wouldn't care. As long as you ain't got nothing, I don't give a shit.
Right. But I'm saying this is right here because what it is this right here because you just not going to have good sex coming off the joint. 5 people. If you having sex with just 5 people your whole life, and you 27 years old, you have not had, unless you've been in long-term relationships,
You
and
probably
y'all
ain't
have
coming back over here.
experimented and done Kama Sutra and shit like that. That little tongue shit that he did, he done had 13 chicks. He done did the little tongue shit that you like. That little tongue shit. He didn't. That's 13. That's 13 at least. Get that shit down.
Look. That I'm not even
dude is
concerned.
wild.
Wow. 13 caught the tongue.
The tongue joint.
Yeah.
He like this. He writing that shit down like, yeah, I gotta get like 2 more. Let me get 2 more to pack the mass of my tongue food.
He's taking statistics. I got to get the statistics right.
If somebody having that conversation, they gotta be young. Like that's just stupid.
Right. 100.
Well, that's when most of your bodies start coming up. I don't know nobody out here catching bodies at 39. Like after 35, you catching 20 bodies a year. You know what I'm saying? You need to slow down, homie.
Shout out to the name.
Period.
Wow.
Period.
Oh, that was a good one.
Well, we over our time, but you know, Justin, you ain't said a lot today. What's going on with you?
Work.
They're wearing you out.
Work.
They're gonna keep wearing you out like that. Don't be working you like that. Officer Justin.
Y'all pray for me.
We gonna pray for you.
Don't pray for Justin. This dude owned 5 Bitcoins fully, all the way out. You know what I'm saying? He will be okay. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Listen, my credit score just went up by him sitting next to me. 5 points right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey. I'm basking in this man's financial ambiance right now. You know what I'm saying? All that overtime, shoot. Half them stimulus checks y'all got came from Justin pocket alone. The government come to him. If he leave the country, the national deficit.
Hey, send some more. I need some more money to invest.
Right.
Oh man.
I think they're going to CPS coming. My child looking like, well, why haven't you cooked me anything to eat? The disrespect. So what y'all got going on? I'll let y'all give a shout out or broadcast, promote whatever you got going on for the week coming up or in the works or whatever. We'll start with you, old military man, Jermaine.
Hey, I want to give a big shout out to my wife, Delma, man. She finished up her bachelor's degree just last month, graduated with honors, holding down a full-time job, taking care of the household, taking care of the kids, and still busting out that 3.7 GPA. So big props to
Black
her.
girl magic.
Hispanic girl magic.
Oh, my bad. Well,
you good?
Still black. They just got dropped off first. They just got dropped off first. But anyway.
She got dropped off.
Girl magic. Still black. What you got going on, Joel?
I got a couple speaking engagements coming out with kids. So I came out with a comic book recently, children's comic book, and so I'll be speaking to a school that actually purchased 130 of them.
Nice.
Forward to that this Friday. Yeah, appreciate it. So yeah, yep.
All right.
Hey man, if you got a link or something, drop it in the message.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and drop that thing.
What you got, Bishop?
You know, tomorrow, intelligently ratchet with this dude. Gang all day. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So we're going to be doing that tomorrow night. So if y'all get a chance, 8:00 Wednesday nights, come check us out. You know what I'm saying? So we could go ahead and talk the ratchetness, and y'all going to have more of me. Also, major shout out to the Block Party comedy show that I did Saturday. You know what I'm saying? And we about to come back outside doing some more comedy shows and everything like that. And that's about it. Also, shout out to Straight to Tape that I'm on Sundays, another podcast. So y'all check out Straight to Tape on Sundays. So if you can't get enough of Bishop Omega, Wednesdays and Sundays, man, is where you can find me. Justin.
Justin. Sorry, I can't barely see you.
That's all. Shout out to all the battle buddies that came through: Erica, Phenom, Candy, I don't even Miss Brown. I don't even want to mess up your first name.
Tremetrius.
Daniel, Nikki, Kimberly, everybody came through. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate the guests. Everybody. Yep. I gotta go back to work.
Damn.
What you got, Adrian?
You know, man, like always, you know, helping people develop personally all the time. You know, I drop the
Mr.
videos
GC.
Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, of course. I'm definitely gonna come and mess with y'all boys. You know, oh yeah, if you want to purchase my book as well, it's already written by Adrian Taylor. Go on over to Amazon. Already written by Adrian Taylor. Yeah, purchase that. If you want to autograph copy for me.
I didn't know that was a title. My bad, A. Not to step on your shit. I was like, he was like, my book already written. I'm like, what's the title of that shit? I mean, we know you wrote it. Why'd you?
Hey, the title of the book is It's Already Written.
I was like, that nigga facetious as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, man. It's already written.
God.
You feel me? That's the name. That's the name of it. It's already written.
That's funny. You know your girl, the Core Queen, on all platforms. Working on my first boot camp, Abs and Ass, coming up first weekend in June. I think it's June 3rd. Working on getting my DJ book right now. So it'll be in Rock Hill, South Carolina at Salutatreb Middle School track. Also, I will be going to the Ebony Fit Freak weekend in Miami, June 11th to the 13th. So if any of my girls want to come with me, we already got 2 on the trip coming with me to go get our workout on in Miami, June 11th to the 13th, Ebony Fit Freak weekend. It's going to be off the chain. If you need a waist trainer, any fitness apparel, go to the website, thecorequeen.com, and just purchase. Right now, all the fitness apparel is on sale, 50% off until Friday. So tap in, get your fitness apparel, and start working out. Let's get them summer bodies together, y'all. It's almost time to get on that beach.
Dad bod in the house.
No dad bods.
All
Come on,
right.
get
I'm
together.
looking at Will Smith.
Wow.
That Will Smith got me off. I'm like, hell yeah. If I could get the Will Smith size, I'm good.
Woo.
No.
I don't want Will Smith size.
That's the post entanglement body.
Yeah. Hey, man.
Well, I got a post entanglement body. You know what I'm saying?
300. That's 300 mil right there. You feel me? That's 300 mil.
No
That's a
doubt.
300 mil body.
No, that's not. That's the post 300 mil body. You cannot get 300 mil with that body. You got to have the one before that.
Okay, well,
fair enough.
Shout out to Will Smith and Jay-Z for being like super rich and then with dad bods. You know what I'm saying? I'm about that. I look rich. That's what I look.
Hey,
I look
Jay-Z
rich.
ain't never had a fit body.
Ain't never.
And they ain't never been cute.
Right. Hey, he a billionaire. I'm cute. Remember that? Has he writing down some checks?
He cute.
Hey, he pulled the baddest chick in the game. So
yeah, he still ain't cute though, but he did.
Hey, I beg the difference. I'm going with Swiss Beats. I'm not going with. I think Swiss got it. With that nose. Swiss Beats looks like a aardvark, and he pulled a leaf key.
I think Jay-Z came the furthest up. I'm gonna say Jay-Z.
Absolutely. Jay-Z is ugly.
He came
like
up.
Real ugly. Well, we thank you, Battle Buddies, for tapping in, tuning in. We'll see y'all next Tuesday, 8 o'clock, same place.
Yo, thanks for having me. Y'all have a good night.
Thank y'all for having me.